Songwriting with Alec. Welcome to Songwriting with Alec. My name is Alec. I'm a recording engineer and producer based in Austin, Texas. The last couple of sessions for me haven't felt that fulfilling. I either wasn't blown away with the work I was doing or just wasn't finishing. So I took a moment to reflect and see what's changed about the writing process. And the tricky part is, nothing technically has changed. So I went and looked back at some of my logs and the kind of stuff I was doing to prep for the day of songwriting. And what's missing is a real subtle change. I needed to recommit myself to the principles that I already knew. I was starting to go through the motions. One of the things that kept coming up was to remember that I don't control the quality of the work, that I just need to show up to work and trust the process. I think in my mind, since I was starting to get enough reps under my belt, that I was expecting that a finished song would emerge, which means I'm willing it into existence and not relying on the moment. It's important to remember that we don't write the songs. We just need to be present. You need to have no expectations. If no song emerges, that's fine. I showed up for work today. So I'm going to go ahead and start on the electric guitar today. Just kind of going to have some fun and see if anything comes out of it. I think that's a good way to start. Let's go ahead and jam out in the key of F today. That's where we're hanging out. All right, we found a chord progression we like. Let's try to find a tempo we like now. Maybe a little slower. Smidge faster, split the difference. Let's just keep thinking of some chord progressions. Let's start thinking of some new ones. All right, let's keep looking. Idea 2 will be the verse, idea 1 will be the chorus, idea 3 will be the bridge, middle 8. Let's make sure all these chord progressions play nice with each other. All right, let's try this simple verse now. Just 2 chords. All right, let's try this on the piano. Writing on the guitar with the delay pedal was very inspiring. I think we're trying to listen a little bit more critically here, so I'm gonna figure this out on the piano real quick. All right, that sounds good. Let's start laying out some structure here. So we'll probably do double verse, middle 8 chorus. I'm gonna mute the guitar for a sec. And let's just see what happens if we double that. Where's that put us? Yeah, that's a song. I've always appreciated the analogy that songwriting's like fishing. When you go out to fish, there's no guarantee you're gonna catch anything good. All you can do is put your line in the water. And it also requires you to really be paying attention. There might be those small vibrations at the end of the rod that's indicating something's nibbling there. All my life I've been dreaming of where this trip will take me. Unsure of what's ahead. It makes me nervous, but the time is right. Seeing as in my ways, it's time to go. So we know this song's about a big trip, maybe some transformations. Let's see what comes to us. Waking up bright and early, grab my things and hit the door. Floating down the freeway on my way to work. One of these days, I'm gonna call it quits. Do the things I love. Unfortunately for me, that's not today. Try again next year. This is A minor, G minor, A minor, C. All right, let's think about this. You don't know me, I don't know you. This doesn't do me any good. All right, I feel great about this. We're calling it a day. All right, we're coming in for day 2 of songwriting. In day 1, we got the song written, and we got a rough blueprint of what it's going to look like. Today's the fun part. We're going to add some instruments. Let's go ahead and start with some drums and see where it takes us. All right, let's see how that looks. That felt good. All right, let's start by quantizing the kicks. We want those to be really tight. Maybe for the first section, it's just like the 8th notes, and then we can go switch over to the 16th. Maybe just do that the whole time. Let's do it. The other trick to this, to making it sound real, is to have that dynamics of one louder and then one quieter. It kind of just jumps in a little bit of swing. So that's what I'm trying to achieve here. See how this looks? Honestly, pretty money. We might not even quantize, just keep them feeling real human. And then for all of these snares and kicks, let's add a little bit of just MIDI randomization here. And we're gonna save it because this has been crashing it lately. How did I know? There's something about that fucking crashes. I'm glad I saved. Music production, man. The question is, does it sound better with the pick or the thumb? I think it's the pick. No, let's do the little slide thing. I like that. All right, let's lay that in real quick. All right, let's cut out some of this low end. Let's go ahead and do that on the verses too. We might not use it the whole time, but I think that's a nice texture. All right, we're gonna add the unison mode, so there's a couple more since we're only playing one note at a time, and then I add a little bit of glide to the notes. Cool, let's add a second oscillator here. All right, let's add a little bit of movement. A little filter with the LFO. Let's make this first oscillator a square wave, and then let's add some really slow wave shapes, pulse width modulation. The trick with those synths is they're just going to be tucked in the background. You almost don't even notice them. All right, let's figure out the guitar and we might call it a day after that. I'm liking this. So I think the trick to this is slow rolling it, coming in slow, not playing anything too crazy. There's room to show off later, if we even do. But let's just lay in a couple basic things. Things and hit the road. Floating down the freeway on the way to work. One of these days Unfortunately for me, that's not today. Try again next year. You don't know me, I don't know you these days. This won't do me any good. All right, we're signing off. I like this one. It's got a different vibe. It's fun to explore these other vibes. Signing off, guys. Thanks for watching.